I'm live. All right. I turned off the lights so the background isn't so much in focus. It's a big old mess. You can see at the little corner of my shoulder, that's an Optimus Prime I got from Big Ben. Yeah, there, where my fingers. That's a Siege Optimus that I got from Big Ben. I'm typing what's up. Sadly, this is kind of like a failure. I had to go out today, so I was rushing to be prepared. I just downloaded the pictures from Facebook's from Transformers official website on Facebook of the new reveals. I put them on my phone. So what I originally wanted to do was to use my computer, like kind of like how TF fan page and Rodimus Prime will do it, where they have their little webcam in the top, and then their computer on the side, so they could show you pictures from their desktop while they're talking to the webcam. I tried to do that, but the bit rate wasn't working. I'm using OBS Studio, and I was coming out like an astronaut. Like if I was in that Billy Joe video, Tell Her About It. I mean, at the end, they're all choppy. Anyway, I set my alarm for 10 o'clock. I have to start working at 11. I work from home, so I don't have to be at work by 10. But the previous live stream, I shared it on the Transformers Addicts webpage. Hopefully, I could get more than like 10 people before I have to end. The real topic that I wanted to talk about was Hasbro and prices. I got a few samples here. Here's the Sludge, Power to Primes. A lot of people, I guess it's 9:10. I don't know if I should rush it or if I should leave it for another day, but I think I'm going to leave it for another day. But I will show that sometimes as a collector, I've seen a lot of people complain and yell, just like recently with the reviews of Earthrise Trust and Runabout. I hope it's not Runamuck. It's the black one. I don't know their names yet. I have to associate them, but in my mind, I just looked up. I think it's a Runabout is the black one. Runamuck is the white one. So I didn't do a lot of my homework. I believe they're Target exclusives. So people were like, "Oh my God, Target! No!" And it's reasonable that people act like that. I mean, something they want that that they're not going to be able to get. If you're in the States, that's great. Like, I love Target. Target, although Target isn't my best #1 toy store, my #1 toy store is Walgreens because you could use rewards points. Like when you shop, right now, currently I have like, I think $30 in rewards points. When I see blue streak, I'm just going to pick up 2 and clear out those points because I think I'm like $10 away from 50. But Target kind of has that too, just recently. But the only thing I've used is like $5. And I found that shopping online is easier than shopping in the store. Like most of the stuff that I bought, that I have, is I bought it online. The only thing like I found in store, after the fact. It was, I ordered Scorponok from Big Bad Toy Store. It showed up in Target. I ordered Skylinks from Target's website, and now it's available. Before I was going crazy looking for Skylinks, so I kind of eked into getting Skylinks, but I got him. He's kind of awesome. At first, the bottom part didn't want to tab to the shuttle part, but I, watching enough YouTube videos, I learned that, tabs, and I could shake the shuttle, and the bottom part won't come off. So he's good. When I used to go to Walmart in Valley Stream, I live in Brooklyn, and Valley Stream is in Long Island. I'd have to take the LIRR all the way out there, and it's... I would only go once a month, and I tell you, I've never gotten any exclusives from Walmart. The only time I got a Walmart exclusive was when I went with my brother and my fiance to my sister's wedding in Pennsylvania. On the way to Pennsylvania, I guess in some town in between Connecticut or Jersey, I found Rodimus, the reissue Rodimus. But in that Walmart in Valley Stream, never. But I did manage to pick up all the Netflix guys, except Refractor. So I guess online shopping's not that bad. I didn't like doing online shopping because you just click, and you're done. And then you're like, I have toy desire. I need to buy something. So it's like you bought a toy, but you didn't buy a toy because you don't have the satisfaction of having it in hand. I pre-ordered the Breakdown and Viacom, and excuse me. I pre-ordered the Breakdown at Viacom. They won't ship until like January. And I'm like, ooh, I need it. It's like it doesn't exist until I get it. The only exclusives that I have been pre-ordering, just because I had a bad experience. The only exclusives that I have been ordering. Camera, what are you doing? All right. Has autofocus. But, so the only pre-orders that I have been doing are the Amazon ones, because I got this guy from the Earthrise cone heads, Ramjet and Dirge. I got them from eBay. If you go on Amazon, I mean, I signed up. I guess this video is going to be about exclusives and cheap prices. I signed up for Amazon. I was like, let me wait until the 15th. So the billing cycle for my Amazon is not close to the rent. I don't want to be like, oh, I got to pay the rent. I got to pay Amazon. Oh, no, I'm short. So I wanted to wait till the 15th. And I was like looking at, the Ironhide and Prow and 2 cone heads. Snap. So I was looking at the cone heads and Ironhide and Prow. It was like when I sign up, I'm gonna buy them. The 15 king, I signed up. I pre-ordered Prowl and Ironhide. When I went to pre-order these guys, poof, sold out. For a while, it said, like, we don't know when we'll get this or if we'll ever get this. It's like I took a screenshot. I'll put it in the review for this. I'll put it in there. And I was like, so that means you'll never get it? And then I started to think about Power to Prime's Punch Counterpunch, who goes for like $200 or $100. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? I went to eBay, and some guy had this with the mailer, with the cardboard box that goes on the outside. He had this and a Voyager Starscream, which is this guy. I love this guy. I love Starscream. I'm thinking getting an extra one and repainting him as Nacelle. But Nacelle has Thrust wings, so maybe I should wait till Thrust comes out. So the guy had this and Starscream, but he was selling it for like $130. Mind you, this came when this was listed, it was like $60, like the Secret 2-pack. So on Amazon, I'm looking, and people started listing. It's like, oh, not from Amazon, but check out these other sellers, and they're selling it for like 145, 150. I'm like, I want these guys, and I know that if I wait, the price is just going to go up. It's going to do a punch counterpunch. So I looked for the best deal. I went to eBay. I found that guy, and I figured that getting these guys a little bit cheaper with the shipping, it came up to like $150. Getting these guys, the 3 for that price, for the price that someone's selling 2 of them on Amazon, I thought that'd be a better bargain. So I got them, and I'm not happy that I paid that much, but I got them. And I was really getting upset with people complaining about the package having stickers. You got the damn thing. Some people, their pre-orders are getting canceled. Amazon listed these guys again, but they were from Amazon UK. And I put a link in my Facebook. I think I put a link on my channel on the comments. And I guess with Amazon or with any exclusive, once it's gone, it's gone. So, but in this day and age with people ordering from the internet, I can see how they're talking to Hasbro. The companies are like, yo, hook us up. We want to sell stuff. People are still going to the stores, but it's not as many people as before. It's really hard to find stuff. I just found out, like, Scorponaut, Titan Scorponaut, if you can find him in the store, he's been reduced to like $45 in some places. I used Brickseek, and one of the Targets in Brooklyn has them for $45, but they don't have any in stock. But that's a store thing, you know. It's like Starscream. If you look at the Target website, Masterpiece Starscream, where everyone was like, "Oh my God, look, $45! It looks $75, $75." You could, if you want to buy them from the website, you could, but going to the store, it's like the sales aren't the same. like I said, it took me a while to see Skylinks in stores. I had to buy him from from the internet. I recently got the Earthrise RC and Airwave, and I ordered an Alicon. I ordered these from Walmart. The RC and Airwave had like 2-day shipping available, but the Alicon was like, it's gonna show up like sometime next week. When RC and Airwave showed up, they were great. When the Alicon showed up, I just like RFC member, I think it's Diecast. I got an essential oils, which I had to return today. That's why I was late doing my live stream. I had to return today. I had to pick up something, and I stopped to buy GameStop to use my points. But like the internet and the exclusives, sadly I think I'm the only one here. Review Spot left a comment. I have it says one person's watching. I don't know if it's counting me or Review Spot. I'm gonna type anyone there. Hello, is there anybody there? Rawr. That's from The Descent, the trailer. I put anyone's dares. And now put rawr. Oh, wait. So I guess exclusives, it's not great. But the thing that you have to do as a collector, the thing that I do as a collector, is sometimes you gotta let go. Let go, Luke. Let it go. Like I remember a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, when I was collecting Marvel Universe, there was a Doctor Strange that he was translucent. He was like white, and he was a variant, and I can never find him. And I just told myself, you know what? If he dies, he dies. If I find it, I find it. If I can't, then that's it. I'm not gonna stress or be like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it. I gotta complete the set. That's how they get you. You know, collect them all. You don't have to collect them all. Just take it easy. One of the things you can do. Let me see. It's 9:25. I still have time. I'm gonna go with my listing. So if I put here, FOMO is bad. FOMO means fear of missing out. So you shouldn't. If you can do it, do it. If you can get something and not pay too much, I don't like paying too much. I have like an internal meter that goes off in my mind, like $5, good. 10, nah. Okay. 15, 20, okay. 30, 40, 50. The higher it gets, the worse it is. Like leader class figures, I like to buy multiples because I customize. Like I got this Rotor Storm. Not Rotor Storm. This is a Spinister. I like to customize figures. Back in the olden days, like if you look at the video that I didn't review them, but I did a video about the feminization of Bumblebee. Right, took War for Cybertron Bumblebee, painted his lips with lipstick, and highlighted him with pink. That's the only figure I own of Bumblebee, and I customized him. So if I want to sell him, he's useless. No one's gonna want to buy it. So that's why I get like two, one for me, one for the collection, one to customize. Eventually, if I do have to get rid of my figures, I'm gonna keep the custom. I'm gonna sell the original because it's gonna be untouched, so more people want it. No one's gonna want a star screen that I paint as nacelle 20 years from now. So unless you're a really good customizer, and even then, sometimes I look in customs and I'm like, I could do that. Like if I like looking at toy hacks, not to buy the stickers. I mean, like the sticker sheets are like $25 for sticker sheet. I could buy a deluxe for that. But like if they'll do something like with Triptychon, they took the guns from his shoulder and they made stickers that make it look like buildings, like windows. So I took a Gundam marker that's sparkly blue and I made the little windows. I could do it. I like to customize. Sometimes the custom is more harder. Like if I wanted to make a hothouse out of Airwave, maybe, but it might come out bad. So the thing about let me see, about this little topic that I'm gonna end in 30 minutes is called Hasbro prices and you. A lot of people complain about prices. It's true, the prices are going up. Like the Power of the Primes guys were like, let me see. I got this guy from Dollar Tree. He was 17, but I got him on clearance. I'll talk about that later. Power of the Primes, the cost was, the MSRP was $16.99. That's okay. When I was collecting Thrilling 30, they were about 14 and change. Sometimes when they went on sale, they'd be down to like 11. Yeah. Yeah. I got this RC from Big Bad Toy Store. Recently, they put her back up, but they're not selling her by herself. I bought her with Chromia, but this is my second copy, so it's to customize. So when these guys came out in the year 2014, they came out in 2014. When these guys came out, the MSRP was about $14.99. I remember I was happy that there was a sale that they had Armada Starscream like for 11 and change. But now you got Siege. You got these guys, which are, this is Brunt, the most awesome Brunt. These guys are $19.99 MSRP. You have to consider a lot of things. Yes, Hasbro did put out a press release to their stockholders that they were going to pass the savings to them and give us the cost. So that's why Kingdom's going up in price. But there's a cost of making a figure. I hate it when people say, well, you know, you could have just added an extra piece and make it look nice. The Sideswipe and Red Alert from Siege, they need their. I wanted them to add the spoiler in the back. I bought some non-F pieces for like $4 each for each car. But that's more money. The more parts you got in a figure, the more expensive it is. So, and people don't think about that, and it frustrates me. I was thinking of creating a channel where I could just troll people and tell them, you know what, go to hell, or I don't know. But the the cost of oil went up around the time Obama got elected the first time. I was doing my Talking Toys podcast. I remember saying, "Hey, Obama won." The cost of oil went up, but I'm sure it went down. But the prices of toys went up. Proto Man, the Transformers Slag podcast, he has a video where he talks about the cost of stuff going up, and it's interesting. But you have to take into account that it's parts per figure. That's what makes it more expensive. More parts, more expensive. So if you want me to add the parts to this and then I want to charge you more, you can't complain. And if there's less parts and it costs okay, it's a decent price, don't complain. Whenever I try buying a figure, this topic is called MSRP, the place to be. When I try to buy a figure, I always try to look at the MSRP. Like I said, this was 59, 69.99 when it came out. So that's the best price. Lower is better, but the more it goes up, the more it's less attractive. But MSRP is the best. Like these guys, I know they're $19.99, but I got it from. Let me see. I got it from Marshall's for $9.99. I want to ask the audience that's watching this one question. I live in the United States. We use the US dollar. I live in New York, the best city in the world. The cost of a Snapple is $1.89 or $2. I'd use a can of Coke because I don't think Snapple is international. So what's the cost of a regular drink compared to this, to a deluxe toy? Because I know, like, let's say I want to sell to someone in Mexico, or I want to sell to someone in the Dominican Republic, where my parents were from. Like, you know, like maybe later in life, I'm old, I'm 46, but when I'm 80, I'm like, send him the message. So it's like, I can't. This is for Hasbro too. Hasbro's not listening. They charge the same everywhere, I believe. Like if this is $19.99 in the States, they'll convert that price to whatever country they're selling to, like Australia or Japan or the Dominican Republic. So I don't know. I want to know, like, what's the cost? Hey Chipper, what's up? I'm in the middle of a rant, but I see you. So if you live in a foreign country, what's the cost of a deluxe and what's the cost of a regular drink? I have a Snapple here. But if you have a can of Pepsi, I think Pepsi soda's cheap because it messes you up. But I believe a can of Pepsi or Coke is like $1.20. I don't know. But what's the comparison? What's the difference? Because this 189 multiplied by 10 would be $18.90, right? So I could get 10 of these or one of these. So if I have to live, I'm going to buy this. I can't live off a brunt. I could eat the plastic. It's not going to give me any nutrition. So that's a question I have for my international sellers, because like I mentioned before, I think that Hasbro charges the same price across the whole world, and that's not cool. I see you, Chipper. I don't think that's cool. I mean, if you want to sell, if you want to sell more toys to more people, you should lower the price. I don't know. That's what I think. Like, I don't subscribe to a lot of people, but I do see that um, a lot of kids are doing reviews. I just type in Transformers review and I change the date to today, and I'll see a lot of kids. They'll review toys, but most of the stuff that they'll review will be old stuff. It'll be like stuff like Power of the Primes, um, Cindersaur, or RC. So, so I think they review old stuff because it's too expensive. That their parents probably got it on the cheap, or maybe it's an old thing that an old toy that their parent has. So that makes me sad. Like, I would like to say to everybody in the world, like, hey, buy a toy for Christmas, but if you can't, as a parent, if you can't afford this, and your kid is like, Mama, Dada, I want Trust and Dirge, and you're like, oh, they're like $100. Sorry, kid, you're not gonna get them. So I don't know, Hasbro. You need to find a way. Maybe make. I know. I know there's lines out there for kids, like this little Legend Scale Optimus that I got at a local store. This was like $4.99, but when he came out, he was like $8.99. Family Dollar carries him, and so there's a store called Lot Less here in New York. So you could make cool, simpler toys cheaper. If I was at Hasbro and I could and I had the power, I tried to make oversized G1 figures made entirely out of plastic. Get rid of the metal and keep the simple transformation. I'm sure kids will love them. Adults would love them. Like, you imagine having a Mirage that's like this big. Well, I could. A Mirage that's as big as this box, a G1 Mirage that you can transform for a side swipe. I don't know. So one of the things that I do as a collector is I wait. I don't let FOMO get to me. I remember seeing Springer and Soundwave last year at Target and being like, I'm going to wait. I don't like the Greebles, so I'm going to wait until they go down in price. Unfortunately, they disappeared. But by Christmas last year, Target did have, yep, that's right, Chipper. My mom got me Optimus for like my birthday, which some other kids promptly stole. And I think he was like $24. But to me, as a kid, that seemed like a lot. That seemed like like a lot of money to spend on a toy, especially if your mom's on welfare. So I like to wait for stuff to go on clearance or on sale. Like I was saying, by last Christmas, I remember I picked up Ape Face for like $20, Voyager Ape Face, and I was like, "Ooh, I got Ape Face, yay!" But by that time, I was thinking of getting out of the game because YouTube has had its Copa thing, which I'm sure is still ongoing. I don't know if anyone's been fined. I've seen a lot of people put up like, this video is not for kids. And I'm like, where is it? Oh, that's weird. It says 8+ over here. So this is for a kid. This is for 8+. How are you telling me it's not for kids if you're reviewing a toy? But you know, people are scared. They don't want to get fined. Um, they want to run ads because that's what that's about. You want to run ads that are targeted to kids. I mean, YouTube wants to run the ads targeted to kids, but you want to run the ads to make your revenue. But if you're not making money, I don't think you should, I guess, alienate your audience by telling them, hey, you're little, get away. I mean, unless you're a potty mouth. I tend not to be a potty mouth. I think if on this video, if I was a potty mouth, I'd probably restrict it to 18, go over it, see if I cursed, and then if I didn't curse, change it to um not restricted 18. I do have that the video is not for kids because the YouTube Kids app sucks. I want to say more, I want to curse more, but it sucks. I tried it out on on my fiance's old phone. It's nice and cute. Wait, it's gonna be in the dark. Can you see that? No. Oh boy. Yeah. It's nice and cute, but I've tried looking up my content. I've tried looking up Transformers review, like what I do on the regular YouTube. And the only person that comes up sometimes is Bolt Matrix. There's nobody else there. Anyway, so I mean, the toys are for kids. We call ourselves adult collectors, but I also think it's like a combination of capitalism. You know, like you make money to buy stuff, and the stuff makes you feel good. Like, yeah, I'm glad I got this one. It makes you feel good because it's cool. But then after you fiddle with it 2 or 3 times, you put it in storage or on a shelf. Meanwhile, the kid's gonna play with it and bust it. So I usually wait for stuff to end up in closeout stores. It's 45. I have 15 minutes. Hey, hey, review spot. The stream is gonna end in 15. I got stuff to do. Let me see. I'm gonna put stream ends at 9 p.m. But thanks for coming. I see I have 2 viewers. No. You're here. Oh, well, you got 15 minutes. You can probably go back. When I'm done, you could go back and watch it. And I'll explain the weird lighting and everything. So what I usually do, I try not to pay full price. Dennis Moulton, aka Gotbot, he always says, like, don't pay full price. And like you reminded me, Review Spot, like if you could get it for cheap, get it. There's something around here, I mean everywhere in the United States. I don't know if in Canada they exist, but there's closeout stores. These are stores that sell, I don't know how it's done. Like someone from Hasbro probably could explain it to me. They probably won't. But I picked up this Cindersaur. Light's too bright. Bright light. I picked up the Cindersaur. $4.99 for this guy. And the regular retail price was $10, $9.99. Like I mentioned before, I picked up this Brunt from Marshall's for $9.99. I got this other spinnister. See, got two spinnisters, one for custom, one for the collection or to sell, because I already have one, the one that I bought at retail. So this guy's $12.99. Or blimey, $12.99. I got RC and Chromia from Big Bad Toy Store. Both of them was $30.49. But like if you tried looking for these guys on eBay alone, they might be more. They might cost more, especially RC. Chromia, not so much. They do have, last time I checked, they have Waspinator back in stock. They have Scoop, who's $7.99, and Windblade. The Windblade's not that great. I did like Scoop. Scoop got me back into Transformers after I left because the Fall of Cybertron Jazz had a big empty chest, and the Optimus Prime looked like he wasn't using a lot of plastic. I was like, oh. And I jumped onto Halo back then. But Scoop got me back into Transformers. And I've been there ever since. So it's like 5 years. Also, it was the combination of comic book. You know, you get a bonus. I picked up this guy. This is Slag. The price is $17.99. I got him from Family Dollar in the Bronx. I had to go running around the Bronx. I got him for $8.50. This is Tracer from Overwatch. I picked her. I didn't pick her up when the line came out. I was like, yeah, I like the line. I'm not gonna buy her $20 though. Walgreens started carrying her. They still carry Overwatch. They have them for $19.99, but they had a sale that they were down like to $13, and I got some more. But then Five Below and this closeout store called Lot Less have them for $5.99. If you could find her and her compatriots in Five Below, I think Five Below's nationwide. $5.99, that's a good price. For the price of this, you could get this. They had the first wave. Five Below had Zarya and McCree and her. But this store called Lot Less here in New York, they have the first wave. They have her, Sombra, the guy nobody wants, Black Watch Reyes, and they have Lucio. So, and finally, coup de grace is this Marvel Legends Deadpool. This guy retailed for $50. He was Toys R Us exclusive, I believe. I got him from Burlington Coat Factory for $19.99. Him and Wolverine. But before that, there's a local store called Amazing Savings here in New York. They had them also for $19.99. They have the Chadwick Boseman Black Panther. But these guys, Wolverine and Deadpool, this gray Deadpool, poof, gone. Think I could find a Chadwick if I wanted to. But I didn't really like the design of the costume, but you know. So, you know, the moral of the story, I got 10 minutes left. The moral of the story is sometimes it's good to wait. If you think you can't miss out, then pre-order or buy that thing that you see. A long time ago, I saw, this was when I used to collect comics. It was a Ian Churchill Cable comic. The cover had Cable. It was a white comic, and it had like Cable, and like his techno-organic side was like flaring out. and he was like gonna die, and I was like, that's cool, but I'm not gonna get it. When I come the next week, it's gone. I was like, eh. My sister-in-law says that if you want something and you can get it, and you think you're not gonna regret it later, then get it, pay for it. But if you can't, just wait. You might get lucky, but then again, I live in the States. I don't know if there's any family dollars or Burlingtons in Canada or in the UK. I think that they have TJ Maxx, but it's a different name, like AJ Max. um, so let me see. Thanks, Review Spot. I see your comment. Let me see. I say that scalper prices are the results of people not having a time machine and the selfish people, maybe. Because, like, let's say all of a sudden I want to buy a Ramulus. Yeah. All of a sudden I want to buy a Beast Wars Ramulus, which I did get because my zodiac symbol is Aries. This is a ram. I was thinking maybe I could find like a 3D print thing or buy a little ram of those little animal thingies they sell at Target. But I'm looking at the light more than at the camera. But the thing is, I was like, there's a transformer that transforms into a ram. That's great. And I got this guy for like $15 off of eBay. So I don't have a time machine. I don't know how much this guy was. $15 seems like a decent price for a deluxe. So if someone wants to charge for these guys, if they want to charge $200, that's because you don't have a time machine. You can't go back in time or pre-order and get the package and not have your order canceled. You can't do it when it was $69.99. So either you pay for it or you don't, or you let it go. But if you can't let it go, don't be angry at the scalper, be angry at yourself. The only solutions that I can find that Hasbro can do is that they could lower the price on stuff, which I'm sure they won't. They never will. The way I see the toy industry going is that maybe by the year 2050, that where they'll probably sell us the designs. Like, I don't know if this doesn't make sense, not economically. It's an example. Like, here's the 3D printing for Brunt. Pay $20 and you can download and 3D print all the Brunts you want. They'll probably charge more or maybe, could they do a lifetime license? I don't know. Like once you got it, or once you printed it, deletes off your computer. I don't know. But I think 3D printing is going to be like the way of the future. The way of the future. The way of the future. Not P. So that's true. I'm just wait. Don't have FOMO. The only way you could protest, I guess, to Hasbro is to vote with your dollar. That's the way it works all the time. If a celebrity does something you don't like, the sponsors like Nike will be like, yeah, we're not going to endorse you anymore. Or you could, so you hit them in the wallet. Like if you're telling Hasbro, I don't like exclusives, it's not going to happen. Don't buy exclusives, but people are going to buy exclusives. Let's say the red line, the RED, robot enhanced design. I like it. I like the concept. I don't like the designs. I wish they'd go with like some. I was really hoping for like Flame Toys-esque action figures, but Flame Toys has them. You know, they have their action figures. They're like $400, but they have them. So I wanted like Flame Toys reduced at a $20 price. But what they're doing with that is like they're doing animation accurate, which I don't like. I like some details. I don't like greeble. I don't like things that look like they're sticking out and stuff. But I do like details, like the details on this spinister that you can't see. So with the red line, if you don't like it, if you're like Transformers should transform, then you vote with your dollar. Don't buy it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those two. I was gonna do a whole spiel about it. I was gonna use my computer to show the pictures, but the webcam was in the little um, in the corner. But that's why the first live stream didn't happen because I couldn't set it up. I had to. The latency was too low. But maybe next time. Um, so the last thing here is that you have vote if you don't like something, vote with your dollar. Don't buy it. But the what usually happens, like Cyberverse, I like the Cyberverse Prow, the deluxe, and Cyberverse Hot Rod, but they're like $14. If I found them for like cheap, for like 10 or 7, I would buy them. But I don't want them at that price. So I'm voting with my dollar and not buying them. A lot of people like I did pick up Gung Ho. I got Gung Ho, and I keep checking the same Walgreens to see if any more show up. Because last time I went, those 3 3/4 and Walmart. I was mentioning before how I've been lucky with Walmart's online store and not with the physical store. Because every time I go, there's nothing there, no exclusives. But the GI Joe, I like GI Joe, and Transformers go hand in hand. I've been buying them from Walgreens because I could use my points and rack up points. But Hasbro Post has them. They have Scarlet Duke and Roadblock. Snake Eyes is sold out. I like Gung Ho. He's all right. And it's 10 o'clock. Let me see. Sucks when you want to review them. Then I think that's the only time when you want to get stuff genuinely from. Yeah. Everybody wants to be the first. Sometimes I see people like they'll be reviewing their Dirge and Ramjet, and I'm like, I should review them. But I think what counts, like the videos I watch, is usually of stuff that I own. I think what counts is the opinion of the individual. Um, the only time it's like the first, like if you can't beat Prime versus Prime, you can't beat Kremzik reviews, or you can't beat Tauntaun being first. You just have to deal with it. It just go review it at your own pace. Like the last time I did a live stream was like I think September, beginning of September. Yeah, they're getting the stuff super early and super illegally. That's what I've heard. So, Transformer Slag, Proto Man, he made a video. Thanks, Chipper. He made a video where I think somebody, I think it was Tauntaun, contacted him like, hey, you want figures early? And basically the prices are like for a deluxe, it's $50. So you want to be early, you got to pay the big bucks. I love the reviews. that they showed today. I wanted to talk about them. I'll probably do another video. This is my second page. But thanks. Thanks, Review Spot. That means a lot. You're a big YouTube reviewer. I think you're the guy who has the most subscribers that subscribe to me. So I put you on the channel at the beginning, the recommended channels. So I got lost. I think I'm gonna end it here. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Optobotomist. I think I'm gonna have to explain why I don't like him. For him, for me, it was the worst day of my life. For him, it was Tuesday. So I'm gonna end saying that this live stream thing, it's kind of difficult because, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I start work at 11. My fiance, her little workstation's over there with some food we ordered. She works until 7:30. Usually when she ends, she wants food. Then the food comes at 9, and then it's like late. And so with the days, like I know Gotbot, who I follow, he'll do his live stream on Thursdays. Proto Man, Transformer Slag, he'll do his live stream on Saturdays. RFC, they'll do their live stream on Wednesdays. And I'm like, I don't know. Should I just say, F it? Let me just do my live stream. If I got 3 viewers, which is great. I don't know. Like, it's great that I don't have a lot of followers, because I remember watching this live stream from Hasbro Post, and the comments were just, and I'm like, I put in a comment and whoop, it was gone. There is an option to like slow down your comments, like 300 seconds. Every comment will show up. That's what I'm doing here, so that I could see the comments. But I got 3 guys. You 3 guys are awesome. I hope you guys get the best karma for watching me. I don't know if one of them is me, which is dumb. But have fun. Don't stress out about this, you know. This is just toys. It's for babies. Babies. Just collect. If you could get something, get it. If not, water under the bridge. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chipper, that I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I kind of like, it's like I wanna, and then I get lazy. I'm like, maybe this isn't going to work out, because if you look in the back, I have a mess. This is a mess. That's why I wanted the screen little with my computer screen. Yeah, too bad I don't have a lot of subscribers. I only have 3,000. And like most of the views, people aren't subscribed. I have that corridor crew curse where people are watching, but they're not subscribed. But just live your life. Keep collecting. I'll keep you guys. Matrix Prime. Oh, wow. Matrix Prime is old. I think he was the host of TF Wire, along with Ball Matrix. So I'm gonna end it, because stream ended at 10. But this, I like hanging out with like this. I'm thinking of doing live reviews of stuff, so that not everything, you know. It'll be like stuff like this, stuff that's expensive that you could ask, is it worth it? Does it do this or do that? So you guys can ask me questions about the items I'm doing. But it's probably going to be mostly expensive. The next thing I want to do like that is the NBK Devastator, and maybe the Jin Bao Warbatron. Um, Scorponok, Skylinks, stuff that's really expensive that you can't go as a baby and go, that one, that one. Because like I mentioned before, I think the kids that do YouTube reviews, the little babies, they don't get the modern stuff, the stuff that's expensive. They get like the old toys that are probably in like some store. Hey, Jin Shell, what's up? Never, haven't seen you before. I'm sorry. Like I have 3,000 subscribers, and when you go through them, you could order them through when they joined or subscriber count, and I, it's a lot to go through. Sometimes people don't have videos. I remember it used to be sub for sub. Sometimes people have channels that don't have videos, so I can't. Who, me? I make content. So I'm not abandoning you guys. I'm just gonna take a break. Um, gonna, I'm gonna, I gotta go to work. I don't know when the next live stream is. Like I said, like I was saying before, probably gonna have to step on somebody's toes. Um, I think Friday's good. I I think Proto Man Transformer Slag. I think he might do his. I think it's tonight or Saturday night. But Friday is good because the shift where I work, it's slow because it's the weekend. It's Saturday morning and it's really slow. So I don't have to be stressing after being stressed. Because I was stressing. I put like a whole bunch of Kingdom and Transformers 86 stuff on my phone. But as you can see in the back on the sofa, that's my grub. I gotta eat before I gotta work. But I've learned from my mistakes. I will make the correct stream and let everybody know a few days ahead. I won't just be surprise stream. I'll be like Friday at this time, probably gonna be 9 o'clock again. Friday, 9 o'clock, stream. Let's talk toys. And I'll have a topic prepared, but mostly thanks. That really means it hits you right here in the meow meow. So like we'll talk about toys, like we'll get into G.I. Joe Classified and Studio Series 86 and complain about exclusives and price and Hasbro and YouTubers. It'll be fun. But for now, I have to run. I'm Aries 83. I got a new catchphrase. I'll see you guys. Not on the flip side. See you later, carburetor. Bye. The gun's not part of it.